Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his agent from Fresno, California, Mr. Michael Hernandez. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
So what I want to do here is actually record a conversation that you and I kind of started over text yesterday. So some of this will be a repeat for you, but I
Yes.
want the audience to see how an investor, communicates with his agent. So you can set up search criteria. We can text and write offers, all those kinds of things. You ready to go?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Michael. So I would like to buy next year at least $2 million in investment properties.
Okay.
Right. I will look at everything from single family homes to multi-unit, probably 20 units and below. Those are the things that I bought before. Those are the things I will look at again. Not regular, not just to be clear, won't be looking at condos. There was a time where condos made sense when they were giving them away. But I don't like HOAs, too many rules. So not going to have condo in my search criteria.
Okay.
I think there's a couple of things that I would look for. And you know what? Maybe we'll even do a mailer or something together because I have a relationship with PropStream, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
First and foremost, I would like to buy houses. I mean, that's priority one. I think single family. Yeah. Okay. We'll get to duplex, tris, and quads, but I think in Fresno, California, single families are still the place I would like to focus if possible. Again, I'm a landlord, right? So, one thing we haven't talked about yet, but we'll put this out there. I think one criteria we should look at, Michael, are 2-bedroom, 1-bath with like 1,000 square feet or more.
Okay.
Because again, owner-occs, generally speaking, won't look at 2s. They just don't make the criteria. Not a lot of people look at 1s, right? 1 bathrooms.
Right.
But back in the day when everybody was fishing for 3 2s and 4 2s, I had the best luck buying 2 bedrooms. So one criteria we probably should set up are 2-bedroom, 1-bath, but I want them to be over 1,000 or maybe 950. I don't know, something like that. Cause I'm hoping you and I could walk through it and go, Michael,
we could add one right there.
There's a little 3rd bedroom right there, right? Why don't we add a wall and a closet? Let's go do that.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I definitely want to start fishing for. So that should be a buy box. Pretty much any zip code in Fresno City. In the county, I will go to Madera, which actually I think might be Madera County.
Madera County, yeah.
Yeah, I like Madera City and Fresno just because that's where I have my stuff. Not Chowchilla, not Lemoore, or whatever it is.
Lemoore, yeah.
Yeah, so I pretty much stay in. I don't want to go any farther than Fresno City or Madera, given that's where I have some stuff.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. The other thing is I will look at junk. I sent you some listings like yesterday, Christmas Day. Thank you for responding. I'm sorry. I was on my couch. So I was looking, I'll buy junk still. Like there's 2 properties I sent you that were like, I can't believe the agent took those pictures.
A quick side note on that. No, man, it's actually interesting that you do that. Cause I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, look, these are the guys that, dude, their motor just never stops.
Never stops.
It just fucking never stops.
Yeah. I know it's Christmas, but it's Saturday. What are you talking about? Christmas is like 90 minutes for you in the morning when we open gifts and it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will buy junk. I'll also, the other thing, this is where you and I might want to do a mailer together, right? I'm thinking about having PropStream and you do something together. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about sending a mailer. Anybody who's bought a new home in the last 2 years.
Okay.
Because I think if we head into a recession, right? I think there might be some people that bought it. Like, this is what I'm thinking, right? Like we talked about in video 1, LA and San Francisco people moved to Fresno. Mm-hmm. It's cheaper, better quality of life. But damn, dude, Fresno gets hot in August. People from San Francisco aren't used to 100-degree weather. Yeah. Maybe this work from home idea is not great for people. So one thing we might do together is we might do a mailer or a postcard to anybody that's bought a house in the last 2 years, maybe saying, hey, you had enough? You want to get out? Maybe they don't have equity.
Right.
Maybe we can do some subject to or some things like that. That might be
cool.
Yeah.
Sub 2 might be interesting in that. I'll give you a quick side note. So where my girlfriend purchased was new construction when she moved out from Visalia over here. Mm-hmm. And we went into contract, I think it was August or September of 20. She got keys March of 21.
Okay.
And here's the crazy part, man. This new subdivision west of the 99 Central District, somebody actually published a property for rent. Her payment at 20% down, 80-20. She rolled in, the proceeds from the sale into this one, didn't touch money. So her proceeds on a $360,000 purchase was like, I think it's like $1,700 all in.
Okay.
Somebody put a property very similar to hers for rent on Zillow at $2,600. It was off Zillow a week later, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Effing crazy, dude.
Yeah. So I'm thinking sub 2 is going to be, again, there would be some people that bought, 3% down, don't have enough to pay a realtor. But if I can pick it up at their payment and they got to move to Texas or Florida, wherever they got to move to,
right,
I will buy every one of those I can next year. And I will, if you can't get paid, I will pay you myself out of the proceeds. I will get you paid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to buy, I will buy as many of those as we can find next year. So if we want to do a mailer together, we could do that.
We could definitely do that, man.
All right. So I will work on that with PropStream and you to set that up. Awesome. So that's that. The other thing I was thinking about is I want to go back and kick the rock of seller financing. The deal of the decade I did in 2019. I found a guy that sold me 2 4-plexes, a triplex, and 4 house at one time. I want to do that again. That's a very good deal. So I'm thinking about doing a mailer to anybody who owns more than one rental.
Okay.
Basically saying, hey, I don't want to be the whole, sell me your house cheap, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'll pay retail if you carry the paper.
Right.
Kind of message. So I think we should do that as well.
Okay.
All right. So sub 2 we're going to do, and then seller financing. So I'll work with PropStream to help me set that up. We'll probably do some videos on that, but I'll list your phone number. I don't want people blowing me up. Yeah, I have a good life. I don't need more phone calls. But yeah, we can do something like that. Yeah,
definitely, man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then, so so I sent you 2 listings yesterday. You checked out.
Yep.
So we'll write those up today, tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll get those out there. I think what we'll do all my offers is we'll just make them cash.
Okay.
So cash, unless I tell you otherwise, assume cash. You could say $10,000 EMD. Let's say 21 days to close, unless they want sooner or later.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the basics for now.
Okay. So really now it's just opening it up. Is like anything that we can find that makes sense.
Yeah. We're going to go, again, I want $2 million. I don't care if that's one deal or 12 deals.
Okay.
I have to invest about $2 million.
Okay.
So yeah. Ideally it's going to be residential. I love the sub 2 idea, or just picking up multiple with seller financing. So we'll work on some postcards. We'll use your phone number as the contact.
You lead, I'll follow, man.
Yeah. So any other questions for me as you're building searches for me and communicating? How do you want to do this? Text is good.
Yeah. Text has always worked really good with us, man. I know that you're super busy. So, I just shoot out a text, and then whenever we respond, man, we get in line, and I'll let you know once I write them up. If they need to be walked, I know we've did that before. I walked those, man. And yeah, man. But I think it really with you, it's just the consistency, man. Yeah. I see that a lot. And that's the biggest thing is I know that's been your bread and butter, man. You throw out 1,000.
Yeah. I'm a hammer, man.
4 or 5 of them will stick, man.
Yeah. And you just never know which one. Sometimes it's like that one house we bid on 200 that was listed like 275. It went 215.
Yeah.
I always look for those to come back, because you just never know. And if it comes back, we're going to pick that up at 200.
Yeah.
Right? So just keep chasing those down. So, yeah, Michael, thank you very much for doing this. Thank you for being so responsive and very helpful. If somebody wanted to leverage you, because, I only consume like 20 minutes of your day, so you have a lot more capacity to help people. How do you want them to reach out?
They can call me directly, man. Call me, text me, 559-994-3291. Again, that's 994-3291. Super easy to get a hold of, man.
Yeah, it's so easy to deal with. Been in Fresno his whole life. A lot of you are investing from Southern California, the Bay Area, or even out of state. You got to talk to somebody that's lived there. I see lots of agents in Fresno who have been there 7 seconds. No, Michael knows the history. He can talk about what this was like in the 90s, which can be very interesting. So Michael, thank you very much.
Awesome, man.